Oh, hey guys, welcome to Darren's Weird Closet and Mini Lit analysis. What we got today on deck is your boy Ray Bradbury's it's Fahrenheit 451. And first of all, I'd say it's a pretty lit book, if you ask me, man. Alright, let's get right to it. Wow. Hey. Alright, cool. This book is muy fuego for many reasons. It's chock full of symbols, but first, little background information. It's set in like a dystopian utopia society somehow. Like they're both like the same, like it's perfect, but it's not perfect. You know, it's like weird. Anyways, Montag. Montag is an old boy. He's like 30 years old. You know, he's a firefighter, but like this firefighter is not like a regular firefighter. He finds himself in what I might say is a real burnt-out position, you know, a rather life-changing decision he has to make. You see, Montag lives in a black and white world of ideas where you can either burn books and watch a lot of TV and go fast, race cars, and kill some people and not really feel bad about it. Or you can read books and, you get burned yourself, you know. Anyways. The thing about Montag, though, is he's a fireman, the person who's designated to burn these books, but eventually he has to change his heart, and now he wants to read the books. Turns out later in the book, he has multiple books already hiding that nobody knew about. In the book, each character Montag meets changes his perspective. It makes him rethink, like, hey, maybe I don't want to hurt some people's feelings all the time. You know what I'm talking about? When we first meet Montag, we see his life is full of dark things. In Montag's own home, his room that he shares with his wife is his wife, which she's a real witch about things. You know what I'm talking about? She's a real goblin, real eat your children running a mill witch. You know what I'm talking about? I can read that. Montag's own home, his room that he shares with his wife, the witch, is described as a dark bed and a completely featureless night. Page 13. In contrast to his dark home life, when he meets Faber, or should I say, or should as I should say, Faber, you know what I'm saying? An old English professor who teaches him about wisdom and the beauty of books. Bradbury describes Faber in his own home as he and the white plaster walls inside were much of the same. One could see the clear contrast in these characters' inner lives. Faber is on the quest for knowledge and is enlightened, while Mildred's life is dark and featureless. You know? Alright. To learn us more about Bradbury's use of literary devices of colors, let's talk about Clarice and Beatty. In the book, when Montag first meets Clarice, she's described as her face was slender and milk-white and a kind of gentle hunger that touched over everything with tireless curiosity. Her dress was white and whispered, the white stir of her face turning when she discovered she was a moment away. Page 5. Her character herself seemed to pass off as naive or innocent for Bradbury, but her ideas are always being spoken and never withheld, unlike Faber. She is the reason why Montag starts what he does, and you know, the city gets blown up, but that's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? She's a little crazy girl. Her ideas are always being spoken and never withheld, unlike Faber. But at first glance, the reader would easily pass her off as naive and innocent because that's what Bradbury wanted. But really, Clarice actually wasn't naive. She was just like, she was secretly passing off information as a dummy. You know. But she wasn't no dummy. You know what I'm talking about, man? She wasn't really a dummy. In the book, Montag described her as a white silence and a glowing, all certainly, and knowing what had to tell of the night passing swiftly on towards further darkness, but always moving towards the sun. So she knew what she was doing, and she would eventually get killed. Spoiler alert! But like, she got Montag was the sun, and the information was passed to her. You know. Now let's talk about Pineapple Boy McGee, Beatty, the boy. You know what I'm talking about? On the other hand, Beatty, the fire chief of the book, used the information from books for evil, or like a tool or instrument to make sure people wouldn't read books. Like most of the firefighters that Montag describes, including himself, all have charcoal hair and silk-colored brows and bluish ash smeared cheeks. And they all also had black hair, black brows, a fiery face, and a blue steel shaved but unshaved look. That's described on page 33. But can also be described as pink. Bradbury described Beatty's face as pink, burnt, and shiny from 1,000 fires and night's excitements. Page 39. After he burnt down the home of an old lady, throughout every scene of the book, the firemen described as black and dark, which in turn symbolized the evil in the world. Montag believed that society was wrong for hiding burning books from its civilians, and had always had that feeling needed a little spark, need a little kindling, you know what I'm saying? He need to burst some bridges, build some ones, maybe burn those ones. The imagery of black and white is a parallel to good versus evil. Bradbury was able to incorporate these ideas in a time in which the fear of communism was spreading in the world and would eventually take over. The book was meant to teach, and did teach, young and old readers alike how the pen is still mightier than the sword. Boom, baby! These aren't even my glasses. Ooh! Ooh! And that's it. That's all they did. Oh!